you all. Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So welcome to the Fish Corner, everybody. If you're new to the channel, do a couple things for me before this video even gets started. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button for me one time. Give the video a big thumbs up. Now let's get into the video. So in this video, I want to talk to you all about something that I have not been able to find and solidify and answer online myself. So I thought, since I'm going to address this issue, I thought, why not put out a video? So in case somebody ever comes across a situation in their own lives and they're dealing with it, they have a video to reference. Now, what am I talking about? Behind me, I have a 1,300 gallon plywood aquarium. Now, this thing is 12 foot long, 4 foot wide, 4 foot tall. It is an absolute monster of an aquarium. Now, as you can see, we've already done everything. We built it. We got the fiberglass in place. We've hid multiple layers of the pond shield. I was going to start the process of adding in the window. That's pretty much one of the last steps. After that, it's just the cross beams and then water testing, right? So I was going to start that process, but one of the things that I noticed on the last coat is a bunch of micro bubbles. Now, the micro bubbles, I cannot find online whether or not that's an issue or not. But I didn't like the way it looked, so I did sand some down. I still have a lot of the micro bubbles that I can show you, and we're going to address it together. I suspect what I need to do is sand it down and then just hit it with another layer of pond armor or pond shield. I bought another 3-gallon bucket of black pond shield. That's going to give me the amount that I need to do the cross braces. That's going to be enough to do one more coat inside of this 1,300 gallon plywood aquarium. So it's going to be more than enough. So it'll at least get me that. It might even start me on my next project. That's in another video. But let me show you all. But let me show you all what these micro bubbles look like. So if you encounter them, you know what you're looking at, and then we're going to address them together. All right, so as you can see, I've already sanded down this front edge. This is where the window is. And you see these little areas, those are all micro bubbles. If you look inside, I have a bunch of micro bubbles that I sanded. Now all of those are sanded, and you can see that we have a bunch of micro bubbles. Now, it may not be an issue. It may not be an issue in a plywood aquarium, especially when you have multiple coats. Especially when you have multiple coats of pond shield. So you see, look, take a look. Now these right here have not been hit. So like I said, I have multiple coats of pond shield, 4 coats to be exact. But again, this is my first ever plywood aquarium build, and I don't want to make a mistake that could have been prevented before I did a water test on this. So I'm going to continue to address all of the micro bubbles. See, it was a lot. It was quite a bit. So we're just gonna sand them down with a 60 grit sandpaper, and then we're gonna add one more layer of pond shield. Now that should be the final layer. It was already the final layer, but that should be the final layer of the pond shield. And then we can move forward with putting the braces. Well, before we get to the braces, then we can move forward with putting the windows in to these slots, and then putting the braces up top. While it's dry, I will also put a layer of pond shield up top around the back. I already did the front, but I couldn't reach the back. Alright, so like I was saying, it should be a quick, easy process. I got this sander, has a nice little filter bag on it. Use 60 grit sandpaper, and that's pretty much it. Then we're gonna hit it with another layer of the pine shield. Now I need to go ahead and get, I feel like this is a sticky one. Probably should have did this without gloves on. There's two different kinds of sandpaper that you could get with your sander. It's the stick on, apply adhesive type, or it's the clamp down. Now these are the adhesive type. Now they're kind of old, but just got to find a way to work a corner like that, and it just peels off the rest of the way. And I like these because, you know, they're adhesive, so it's a lot easier to get them to stay in place compared to the clamp downs. But again, personal preference. Whatever you got, that's what you'll make work. So we're going to climb inside of this aquarium, and then we're going to quickly scuff the surface and sand down those micro bubbles. Now I'm pretty sure there's going to be somebody in the comment providing some information. Y'all should have made a YouTube so y'all could have helped somebody else. Because I was looking. Now I'm making the content for it. Alright, so let me get my mask on. We're going to climb inside of that pond. We're going to climb inside of that aquarium. And we're going to get to work. I'll catch you on the inside. Alright, so alright, so as you can see, it's really quick. Really quick. Getting all the bubbles down, scuffing the surface. After I finish sanding everything, I'm going to wipe it down with some water, let it dry, and then we're going to apply the next layer of pine shield. That's it. Quick sanding. Let me show you what it looks like. And then we're going to wipe it down. Then after that, I'll let it dry. Hit it with another layer of Pond Shield. Let's take a look. All right, take a look. So, sanded down all the micro bubbles. Now, it wasn't as many as I thought. And they definitely, I feel like, really wasn't an issue, to be honest. They're extremely hard. They're not like little air pockets. But if you want a smooth surface, that's what you got to do in order to get that smooth surface. So now I'm about to just go ahead and wipe everything down. And then we're going to add another coat. Let it dry. Get ready to add these windows in. All right, so all I'm using is just warm water. No soap, nothing like that. Just warm water. Wipe down all the surfaces. Give fresh water as needed. You could dry it out. Use a towel to dry it to help speed up the drying process, which I will be doing. But yeah, so just wipe it down. Get it dry. And then we move on to the next step. So let me go ahead and wipe down this tank. And then I'll see you in a second. All right, y'all. So got it all done. Got it all done. So this should be the final coat. And I'm actually happy that I went ahead and hit this aquarium with one last coat. It was a lot of work because some of the areas were a little soft. So if you got like a soft area, an area that's not fully cured, you gotta cut it out, scrape it out, and reapply. So I did that. Now I just need to let this thing dry. I went ahead and put Pond Shield on the top back there, so that's done. I still got quite a bit of Pond Shield left, like I said. So we're going to do the braces from here to here. Probably put 3. One right here in the middle, and then one right there between that window right there. But if everything is good within the next couple of days, then I'll be adding the windows. So fingers crossed. Hopefully there's no more soft areas. Really hope there's no more soft areas. But, you know, sometimes it's not wise to keep Pond Shield for a long time. A lot of different reasons why it could be a soft area. The mixing process. I definitely was mixing it in a pan. Probably wasn't the best way to mix it. So this time I made sure I mixed it in the bucket before I added it to the pan. So I'll see you tomorrow if everything is good. Fingers crossed that everything is solid because I really want to get the glass in. I really want to get these braces into place. I really want to water test it. So that's about it. I hope this was helpful just in case you all encounter the same thing. As you can see, that is slick. There's no bubbles at all. So hopefully it stays like that. All right, so that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you were inspired by something. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and everyone, if you like the video, like the damn video. Peace.